All right, today we are going to look at multiplying polynomials. And we just finished up adding and subtracting polynomials. And if you recall, to add or subtract polynomials, we needed to have what was called a like term. Well, when it comes to multiplying, okay, we do not need like terms. Okay, that was only for adding and subtracting polynomials. When it comes to multiplying, we do not need like terms. What we're going to do is we're going to multiply. And in this case, I have a monomial, and I'm trying to take it times this trinomial. And what I need to do is I need to distribute. I need to take that monomial and multiply it times each term in the trinomial. Okay, this goes back to what we did in Chapter 6. How do we multiply, or what's the rule when we multiply with the same base? We add exponents. So this has a coefficient of 1. So I take the coefficient -4 times 1. That's -4. And when I multiply x to the third times x to the second, they have the same base. So I add their powers. That's going to be a -4x to the fifth. When I take a -4 times a +3, I multiply the coefficients. I get a -12. But when it comes to the bases, we've got base of x, so I'm going to add the powers together and get x to the fourth. I take a -4 times a -4, I get a +16, and then I've just got that x to the third that doesn't have anything to multiply with. Okay? So my answer is -4x to the fifth minus 12x to the fourth plus 16x to the third. And it's in standard form. The greatest exponents first, and it goes down from there. Okay, here's another one. We have a monomial sitting outside the parentheses. We know that we're asked to multiply because we just see parentheses. There's nothing, no symbol in between here. So we're going to multiply. That means I have to distribute. I'm going to take that -4x and I'm going to multiply it times each term in the trinomial. So -4 times 2 is a -8. This would be x to the third. We want to add the exponents. -4 times -3 would be a +12x squared. -4 times 5 would be a -20x. Again, make sure you're leaving your answer in standard form. Okay, that's a monomial times, in that case, a trinomial. Okay, we are also going to be multiplying binomials. What's a binomial? Well, a binomial is when you have two terms. So I might have a 2x plus 4, and I'm going to take it times an x minus 5. Okay, I don't have just a single term out here now. I have two, and so we kind of have to break this up. So we're going to take the first term, the 2x, and I'm going to multiply it times the x minus 5. So I'm going to take 2x, and I'm going to take it times all of this, x minus 5. Okay, then I'm going to take the second part of this, plus 4, right, plus 4, if that's a plus, this would be a plus, and I'm going to take that plus 4 times the x minus 5. So I'm going to break the first binomial up, and I'm going to take 2x, I'm going to take it times the x minus 5, I'm going to take the +4 times the x minus 5. Okay, now you've got smaller problems. You're going to distribute. You get 2x squared minus 10x. You have to distribute here. You're going to distribute. I get plus 4x minus 20. Okay, and look, do you have any like terms that you could combine? And I do. I have these two middle terms are like each other. So it's 2x squared. -10x plus 4x would be a -6x minus 20. Okay, you're not done with a problem until you get to the end where there's no like terms left. And we always want to write our answer in standard form. Greatest exponent first, goes down from there. Okay, I'm going to try another one of those. So I've got 5x minus 4, and I want to take that times 2x plus 1. Okay, so I just take that first binomial, and I'm going to take that first term, 5x, and I want to multiply it times the 2x plus 1. Okay, and then I'm going to take the second part of this minus 4, and I want to also multiply it times 2x plus 1. Okay, and now I have to distribute. Distribute both of these. So I would get 10x squared plus 5x minus 8x minus 4. And I look for like terms. These two middle terms are like each other. And that's my final answer.
Just a reminder, any boys that are interested in going out for tennis this spring, there's a meeting tomorrow morning at 7:45 in Coach Carlin's room.
Okay, and just give you one bigger example. If I had like a trinomial x squared plus 2x minus 1, and I take that times 3x plus 4. So this time I have a trinomial times a binomial. And we follow that same process. We're just going to break this up. I'm going to take this first term, x squared, and I want to multiply it times the 3x plus 4. And I'm going to take this next term, this plus 2x, and I'm going to multiply it times the 3x plus 4. And then I've got my last term here, negative 1. I also have to take it times the 3x plus 4. So you just keep going in that same pattern, regardless of how many terms you have. Now we can distribute in all of these, like we did in the very first examples. So I would get a 3x to the third plus 4x squared. I distribute here, I would get a 6x to the second plus 8x. When I distribute here, I get a negative 3x minus 4. And before we're done, we've got to find all of our like terms. I have a cubed here, a 3x cubed. Nothing else is like it. I've got a 4x squared and a 6x squared. I can combine those and get 10x squared. I've got an 8x minus 3x. That would be plus 5x minus 4. Okay, that answer is simplified as far as you can go. Your exponents are in decreasing order, so that's standard form, and you would be finished. And that's how multiplying will work. There's a 7-2 worksheet for you to work on. You only have to do the front side of that worksheet, 1 through 16.